I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for pushing this truth. I found out that there was an earthquake today out in Puerto Rico. Somebody out there wanted me to move to Humacao so bad, but she said she felt a earthquake out there today. She said that she felt that shit. So Yahweh Shai is making his moves. The book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 5. Wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven. All right. Woe to them that trust in their riches. Shalaki. Let's get straight to it.
This is Dabu 7, and things are accelerating quickly around the globe when it comes to CBDC's blockchain and the implementation of all this tracking. The BRICS, which is a conglomerate of different countries opposite the United States, they have for some time been trying to come together.
Shalaki, I'm trying to hear it all of a sudden all the cars want to drive past when I'm trying to hear, so I can't hear. But I'm just going to bring out some scriptures, Lord willing, at the right time.
And launch a currency together. Now, the cat is out of the bag, but they are doing so. They're introducing this brand new trading currency that is backed by gold. It will officially be rolled out at this August summit right around the corner. They state that the gold standard will be a great benefit to strengthening their currency. You now have 40...
Book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. All right, though thou exhort thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, it's talking about the Edomites. You saw Edom, one riding past me right now on a bicycle. Though thou exhort thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, talking about the International Space Stations. Talking about wanting to live in the heavens, reside in the heavens, have a nest in the heavens. Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So it's over for Esau, Edom. Ever since they Lion's space program, because the wicked are estranged from the womb. Salaki. The book of Psalms, I'm glad I was going to put Psalms 58 and 4, so I'm glad I just typed in 58. The book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And pursuant to Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4, you can start at 1. Find out that God has hatred inside of his loving heart. The wicked is Esau, Edom. If you go to Genesis chapter 25, Esau is Edom. So the wicked are estranged from the womb. And Yahweh Shai is going to destroy the wicked. Proverbs 23 and 5, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? For riches certainly make themselves wings. They fly away as an eagle toward heaven.
One countries applying for BRICS membership. All these countries jumping ship. In Saudi Arabia, already signaling this is the way that they're going. Once all this happens, and it's official come August, this is going to damage the...
They're not talking about Haiti jumping ship. They're not talking about Dominican Republic jumping ship. They're not talking about the Cayman Islands jumping ship. They're talking about oil-producing countries. countries that still have princes and Arabian Night music and all that stuff.
That they're going. Once all this happens, and it's official come August, this is going to damage the United States dollar big time. Because
he didn't say if all of this happens. He says once all of this happens. I was banking on it. I was cashing out, banking on it to happen in July because I, wanted it to happen. I was hastening the day of, goodbye. Salaki, anyway, don't pay me no mind. I'm thinking out loud. So, the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. Think out loud some more. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. So whether you're the small guy in the world, great guy in the world, whether you're rich and poor, whether you're free or bond, okay, whether you're small in height, great in height, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. Oh, so how you women going? What you going? Only date the man with the mark? Now you women, you ain't gonna get it. You gonna find a sucker MC spitting them hot lyrics about sweet baby back raised barbecue ribs that he can get with his palm or his forehead, right? Or you gonna get the fingernail, the removable fingernail chip, just to say that you have you're worshiping the name. Okay, you're worshiping the image. Well, check this out. Revelation chapter 16, verse 2. And the first went, the angel. And the first went, matter of fact, the book of Revelation chapter 16, verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your way and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. Now, see, look, the book of Revelation talks about pouring out the wrath of God upon the whole earth. It don't say the book. Look, in Revelation chapter 1, verse 7, it's not talking about somebody that's coming back that's not going to pour out the wrath of God upon the whole earth. Okay, it speaks of Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus, coming back with angels to gather his elect in the book of Matthew chapter 24. So how is it in the book of Revelation chapter 1 when he behold, he coming with clouds, he's coming to not, okay, save the screen. He's not come, that's probably how I lost that other video the other night. Yeah, the screen probably cut off because I'm like, how in the hell did I do all of that and only 4 or 5 minutes will get recorded? That must be it. So, Revelation 16 and 1. Y'all, everybody gonna learn. All right, either after pain and death or after mercy and salvation. Revelation 16 and 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men, women and children, which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his angel. Salaki. I started looking at the next verse. And upon them which worshipped his image.
Many countries are then going to dump their dollars. This is going to hyper devalue your dollar, meaning it's going to be harder to buy things. Things are going to get more expensive than they already are. And as we've seen through this project they've launched globally to set up these CBDCs and this tracking in every single country, this is what is happening. So the only way that the US dollar is going to be able to survive in this.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 11. Thou shalt drink also water by measure. The sixth part of a hin from time to time shalt thou drink. So if we're coming into times that's worse than ever before, and we're going to have to drink water by measure, then what do you expect is going to happen this time? What do you think is going to happen this time? The book of Ezekiel chapter 4 verse 10. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight. 20 shekels a day, from time to time shalt thou eat it. And these was the so-called good old days, huh? Well, we're coming into worse days than ever before.
Climate, if you ask me, and it's all staged and by design. It's that they try to enforce a digital currency on the United States dollar, the US CBDC, and they too try to back their currency by gold. It is the only way that anything is going to hang with this new BRICS currency. When there's something stepping onto the world stage backed by gold and nothing else is, everyone is going to flock to this because it will be immediately redeemable in gold. These are huge moves that are going to be life-shaking.
It reminds me of Michael Jackson starting a distribution company. And then somebody broke it down to me why they had to get rid of him. They said, yo, Michael Jackson with a distribution company, they said everybody would have came to him. Gospel, country, rap, jazz, blues, just because it's Michael. They said nobody would have wanted to come to nobody else but Michael. I was like, that makes sense. So, well, we ain't worried about Michael, Tyson, Jackson, or Jordan. They're all through. The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. What vision? The vision of this charagma, which is what the definition of mark means in Greek and Latin. Hebrew, Greek, and Latin was the three top languages spoken at that time, not Spanish and English and French. Or Arabic. I started thinking about the Ishi people. So I was like, damn, what would be the top three today? So the vision of Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 was for an appointed time. And it is for an appointed time. Okay, we'll say was in a couple years, Lord willing. Months or days max. But the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, it is tarrying. Thought it was happening in June. Thought it was happening in July. Looks like it'll happen in August. For the vision, when I say it'll happen, I mean, the crash of the dollar, or the transition of the dollar, or the birth of this new world order of the beast. The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Battering for some, and they're bringing down America. This may well be the death blow, or one of the big blows to it. We'll see how low it will go and how low they'll bring it before they try to throw it a lifeline with the CBDC, which really isn't a lifeline at all. It's all a ruse. Can't you see? This is the staged event to bring it all down.
The General Bishop can't see. The Purple Panda General, retired bishop, can't see. Neither can a watchman for Israel at the Baltimore Harbor. He can't see. Neither can a gorilla Hebrew wearing hat. He can't see. Neither can the sons of Atlanta Braves Thunder. They can't see.
So they can get their way in the end, one way or another. I warned you that they would use gold to entice the people into the CBDCs, into the blockchain. In the end, and here they are doing it. This BRICS move is absolutely massive. I can't state.
He didn't want anybody according to scriptures. Okay, and according to the scriptures, it could have been done any single way they wanted it. They wanted to be done. It could have been a landslide. It was just a landslide out in New York off of some rain. 8 inches of rain in I was about to say 3 minutes. In 3 hours or something like that. So Yahweh Shem Shah could bring this charagma to be activated any natural way that he wants to. He doesn't need Esau, Edom to muster up some plan to bring something through. Yahweh Shem Shah have all the angels come in the sky, everybody run in the house and hide and be scared to come outside until some CBDC is issued. And Esau say that's the only way you can come outside is if you got the they won't mess with you. See? And he got somebody on camera outside, and everybody think it's safe. Yahweh Shem Shah do however he want to do it.
How big it is, because it's going to damage Americans' way of life like they've never known before. It's going to blindside many, like a freight train coming. But those of you that have kept a low ear to the ground, trying to stay on top of things and see what's coming, well, you should know. It's here. Right around the corner. So get your ducks in a row. We said all the lemmings going to get blindsided by this. We've warned you over and over.
Dabu 7 said, keep your eyes on it so you don't be blindsided. That means you got to stay in these scriptures. He says, because it's right around the corner, it's here. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16, 46. And thou, Asia, that art partaker of the hope of Babylon, and art the glory of her person. Okay, because Babylon gets everything from China. And because for a cheap price. Okay, and because Asia is the partaker of the hope of Babylon. Okay, to rule the world, to gain dominance of the currency, to be the next descendant of so-called the family of Abraham, because children of Asia are the nephews of great nephews of Abraham. What we would know today as great nephew of Abraham. Verse 47, woe be unto thee, thou wretch, because thou hast made thyself like unto her. See, China and all them trying to be like, or Asia trying to be like Babylon, and has decked thy daughters in whoredom, that they might please and glory in thy lovers, which have always desired to commit whoredom with thee. Okay, so Japan, China, everybody except North Korea. North Korea act like they think something wrong with everybody else over there in Asia. That they might please and glory in the lovers which they have desired to commit whoredom with thee. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. See, China messing up. First of all, China rolling with Esau, trying to go against Esau. Asia don't know, the children of Lot don't know what the hell going on. Thou hast followed her that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore said Yahweh, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence. Okay, so a lot of children of Lot about to die in the war. All right, that's how they're gonna get widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. And the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower. The heat shall arise that is sent over thee. Thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastened with wounds. So China ain't going nowhere with Putin. And as one chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee. Would I with jealousy have so proceeded against thee, saith the Lord? If thou hast not always slain my chosen, exalting the stroke of thine hands, and saying over their dead when thou was drunken, set forth the beauty of thy countenance. Okay, all nations are against us. Okay, you want to be like Esau, Edom so bad. The reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom. Therefore shalt thou receive recompense. Like as thou hast done unto my chosen, said the Lord, even so shall Yahweh do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. I didn't even want to read down that far. Okay. So the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 51. And therefore be ye not like thereunto, nor the works thereof. Like unto what? Like unto unrighteousness. Okay, like unto that whore, that envious, the virtuous woman, which is the 12 tribes of Israel, the men, women, and children. That's how God looks at at his spirits, as a woman, as the spirits of that's how Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, looks at the spirits of the 12 tribes of Israel. He loves them as his wife. He looks at them as beautiful as a woman. And the rest of the other nations, he looks at their spirits as just some trifling ass hoes, man. With what you call it, when they shoot up with shoot up marks all on their legs, waving, talking about some, can I get $1? So verse 52, 2nd Ezra 16:52, for yet a little while and the iniquity shall be taken away out of the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. Call on me, Habashim Yahushua Bashim Makakwadash.